Good evening, traders. Welcome to the next summary of the day video. This time with 1 day delay. So today I'll be talking about 2 days in really short video, because today I want to work only on price action charts to show also those see trading without real volume, just because some of you are still on the intermediate course, or this is just your own choice. There's not any pressure and need to use the real volume. So today's summary will be just how I would read the charts and how I read the charts. So yesterday I found equal highs just touching the M15 supply, and when I'm seeing the equal highs, I'm looking for liquidity grab, and then strong push to the down as a confirmation that it was just manipulation, not real break of structure. And this nicely happened. Very nice. Price was sitting below my drone level, and the volume decreased totally. Very nice decreasing volume, and it was for me clear and clean invitation to take the position, especially that the way was nice. I want to aim for 22 pips to the, not exactly to the equal lows, because these are very clean, but here I found also the potential of negative sells or imbalance as well, because this move was very sharp. So it was 22 pips, and I was kicked out just 1 minute before 11 a.m. in my country by a week. Yes, not by week, sorry, by spread, because if my stop loss is always 3 pips, so you can see that price was still going with this risk reward tool, but the spread kicked me really sad. Could be maybe nice trade. Maybe I would close here if I would be still on the first, but maybe emotions once again played with me, and I re-entered after this candle. I think that this could be really emotions, because in one case I was really focused on this sell, especially that this was very sharp move, the candle which kicked me out. The wick to the upside is very nice, so it shows me how the buyers tried to push the price up, but the sellers were heavier, were stronger. And the next small candle when I entered, the small one bullish, it was for me so low volume, so I entered. But when I'm seeing this next day, I think that it would be emotional decision that I lost, and I clicked directly the sell. Very big chances that it was really this way, but good for me. I was managing this correctly. I had time, and when I realized that maybe this move, this slow move to the upside, can be the compression, especially that it was already break of structure, I closed, because I didn't like to have 2 losses in 1 day. So it was almost break even. I earned minus my commissions just 0.5%, so not so good. And yeah, then some of you took the trade from here as a result and the end of compression. I can agree that volume really decreased, but maybe 2 or 3 some of the day videos ago I thought that old me also could take this trade, but now maybe just my requirements are bigger. Doesn't mean that your trades are wrong. You are reading your charts by your own. We all can have, of course, different views, different feeling about risk. But yes, before I was taking also trades like this, even 2 months ago. Just now my rules are very strong. It was, of course, correct, but I would wait really to the clean break of structure. It was the end of compression. we couldn't know if this can be maybe the pennant or anything else which want to break the supply. Yes, when price is sitting in some zone, there is the chance that it can be broken. But of course, yes, price calmed down and the volume was lower. Not good day for me. Some of you also, I found on private message, 2 guys took the buy because here is equal lows, liquidity grab at the opening of Frankfurt session, but I didn't found also here the clean break of the supply. I couldn't find the entry. I was waiting, and I was trapped. Later, I didn't find anything nice. You know, guys, I really hate when price is doing like this. When price is doing like this, only equal highs and equal lows, equal highs and equal lows. From last days, maybe this is just the time of the year. Also, I was talking today with Marcus, a few days ago with Pavel, with Christoph, about the volatility, about yes, of course with Randy, even yesterday. Yeah, so a lot of us have same opinion. So I believe that this strategy and this way of trading is very good and very profitable. Just new members, please don't get confused about the price action now. It's really just a bad time. I believe in this, especially that not only I see this. I'm happy that the other members, the older ones, also see that something is going wrong with GU. But I hope that really this is the time of the year, the end of summer vacation. So hopefully in September we can see sharper moves to the end of the year. And then of course once again January and middle February as the most boring months in the year, even worse than now. So okay, it's just about my 2 trades. I'm not happy with that. And about today, thank you guys that when I said that I need to do some other things, some private stuff, and I will be totally absent, that you were really active on chat, you were sharing your trades, really. There is something to read when I was scrolling this today, just a few moments ago. Thank you guys, really thank you that this chat is still alive, and very good that you are talking about losses, because then I can react and show something. Yes, we are all learning. Sharing the win trades is, we all can, yes, but to show in front of others that we are also losing, this is bit more difficult. But this is the process. Yes, we are not only learning by the other's success, but also from losses to avoid those in future. This is the good thing. So yeah, I had drawn 4 zones on M30, 3 and 1 on M15. Oh, even 1 here down. Okay, but I want to talk about these 3. This one is important because it was break of this accumulation. Yes, here we had big drop, accumulation phase, when price failed to make lower low and reacted with the big demand zone, which broke the supply here. This is the higher time frame. So zones are should be really strong. So if some push with indecision candle before is breaking some area level, price level, or resistance, support, important lines, yes. So this is for me creating some strong zone where could be still potentially pending orders. and I'm drawing one here because break of this resistance and push price to the up as an effect of accumulation. Then I had another M30 demand here in decision candle and push to the up when price what made closed above the supply, and it was delivered very fast, very good volume was here, and it was the beginning of breaking of this supply. So also it was break of another resistance here, right? Oh, right, like here. So important zone. Here I'm not drawing demand as an indecision and leg out, because this move is for me feeling the first stronger pending order left on this movement. As the price broke, it was the explosion in the wall, price moved further up, and by this break probably left or placed some pending order for future. So price calmed down top, went back down, filled this, so he was reaction and shot to the upside. So on reaction, I don't see demand. I see reaction. Yes, this is the feeding order. So I'm always, please look to the left to see where is the main zone. Same was here. Yes, here we have the supply zone, also resistance and break. So here's for me another demand zone. So if price is doing something here, I'm not drawing here demand because it was reaction of this. It's so huge weak, it was just boom and to the up, just feeling very fast, filling the orders. So this is not for me any demand zone. So please take a look on this. I see in this way of thinking kind of logic. And this is of course for me another good thing. I don't have dozens of zones in my chart. I have just the main ones when I'm looking for reaction. So let's switch to the M15. Here was the imbalance. I wasn't focused on this so strong as a buy area, because it wasn't on the beginning of this whole move. Yes, here was the big from this week to this week, but it was so big area. I don't like to mark so big, so I just left just in case the smaller one. So from this week to this week, maybe something was. It was a sharp move. Price broke this high and went further up. So probably could be something here. So this is just without the footprint, right? So let's go to the 1 minute. And right here we have I just want to show you the Asian session, what they did. Asian session just even didn't stop on the demand. There was break of this demand. Very dangerous. Then price was spending a lot of time in this zone, making it weaker. Look at this. These went out of the zones, were so small. It was just shy candle and back, shy candle and back. Range inside the zone just destroyed it. Nothing interesting was here. Maybe the first touch was strong enough that they took all orders at the beginning, just few hours after creating this demand. And here we are, just where here the beginning of Frankfurt session, also continue of bearish movement. Here what we like, yes, equal lows above next demand. Here this move looks like liquidity grab, but we are above the zone, and here was drawn, could be drawn another zone, as I said before, but it was the reaction of the main zone as here, lower. So here was the eerie invitation for buyers. Yes, break of structure, liquidity grab, higher high, first high, and price was calming down here. But we are still not on the main zone. It's very, very important. Then Christoph, Markus, Pavel, and sorry if I don't remember more guys, were trapped. The trap was very bad. Very bad. Bad trap. Two things were here important. The first, that the area was very small. For example, if I would look for this, it was 12 pips on the higher time frame between zones. It is not a lot, but if you didn't see this, or if you didn't have this imbalance pull on M15, the other thing was these equal highs. Yeah, so if you were looking for a buy here, as price calmed down, the volume lowered, the good measured candle is this one. So if I would enter here, the safe take profit area is the next equal highs, yes, on the way, if we're buying, because maybe price just want to make liquidity grab and go back down. So the way was just 7 pips from here to this candle. Yeah, it was 7 or almost 8 pips. So the question, if this was worth the game, the just 8 pips, for me this is very, very low. And even if I wouldn't have drawn this zone, I wouldn't aim for so small wave and risk my money as a 1 to the 2, or maybe 1 to the 2.5, or even 3. 1 to the 3, okay, maybe sometimes I'm trying to catch, but it's my own greed when I cannot find anything bigger. But this safety P was here. There's the equal highs. But overall, the trend from beginning of Asian was bearish. Frankfurt opened bearish. Here, here, very, very nice week. Took all those previous highs. It just showed me really big bearish pressure. But yeah, the main reason for me could be the just 7.8 pip as a safe take profit. Too small to aim. So when the second time the price went so deeper to the next demand, it was very sharp move. Price was sitting on the demand zone, as on the baseline, with all those candles. As now I would say about real volume. On real volume, this the bars increased. It was the creating the power. Yes, they were sitting, inviting the buyers. Even third time in here, as a break of structure. But if price has increasing volume in the zone or on key level, this is the big potential that this will be broken. Yes, so 3 times they are inviting buyers, and when happened this movement and price was below the zone, it was breaking the zone, I found here big occasion that the sellers are really controlling the market. They invited here 3 times the buyers and pushed the price very strong down. Even appeared, this is on the MetaTrader, I can see this. This bearish candle, which I measured, is I call this hungry candle, because it opened above closure of the bullish one and closed below opening of the bullish one. So hungry candle, bigger candle than the previous one. So the previous one didn't make any difference on price. So I measured this, and honestly, yes, my entry was based on real volume. The measured candle has 158 volume, if I remember good, and my entry candle had just 50, so over 3 times lower. I found this as a very safe entry. My my stop loss wasn't with rule over this one, of this measured candle, but just above the baseline. I was hoping to catch the momentum, and I was in trade 15 minutes for 1 to the 5. Very safe entry to the zone, to the higher edge of this one, and any any risky movement back, any pullbacks, here price even made the 1 and 2 supplies on the way. Very fast, sharp, good movement. So don't be greedy, guys. Even if you are not redrawing all zones, try to find the safety P. The safety P here was very close to the entry. And then next, one more setup. I found that also on chat, Ken Young shared the markup with entry here. Yeah, it played nice. It was really closure of this move, but for me, as a guy with very strange requirements and criteria to take a trade, I found here 2 things which I didn't like. The first, the whole move looks like the compression, and I didn't see the last push. Price somehow, for some reason, just stopped and left here the very sad for me equal lows. Here could appear, if the spike began, here could be even bigger spike just to take liquidity. Everything can appear, of course, but I checked on volume, really nice decreasing volume. It was just closure of this negative sells from this supply in here. It just filled the imbalance, made a higher high, broke the zone, calmed down here. Yeah, beautiful movement. But if we don't see this, right, we are here, we see just the coming down. Who could not know about incoming movement like this equal lows, as we are, or maybe not we are, but I'm always looking for liquidity grabs as a great confirmation for me to take a lower risk entry, even if price is calming down and decreasing the volume. I just like this. This is for me the best one confirmation right now. So who could know? Yes, but played nicely, beautiful, sharp movement. In the whole day, it was the best wave, best, sharpest. I just joined the sellers when I realized that they 3 times invite the buyers. It's very similar like on our last webinar, when they 5 times invite buyers on supply. Here they invited buyers above demand, then inside demand, but the volume was too high as a potential sign of break of baseline. So I didn't enter here, because here's still nothing. Still price was on the higher part of the demand zone, above the baseline. But when I found it, it was break. As I don't believe on any fake outs, I was just calming down. I was looking for the reason, and the price calmed down here below the baseline, even lower volume, as a confirmation that price don't want to go higher. Price was below, broke this small demand here, yes, on the baseline, pushed it up as a last try to get better price for a true sell, and they broke the zone. For me, entry very with logic, even really without the real volume, it was possible to get this trade. For me, the confirmation of real volume was the 3 times lower volume on my entry candle. Only this. I didn't watch the footprint. I didn't watch delta. I didn't take a look also on any view up. Nothing. Just the real volume as a measurement. So there's no need. Yes, I know that big part of our community is trading just by price action. It's very good. And so I decided to make this summary today based only on this, mostly on this, and yeah, these were the last 2 days, and damn, the price action is really horrible now, guys. I'm looking what's happening. Oh, and I remember now, Robovolpo, or if I'm reading your name good, you took a trade somewhere here, probably here. Yes, because we don't have this demand. It's empty, it not appear. Very nice price action. It's very late time for me, the second part of New York session. We have here, price made the support. With liquidity grab for a high. Very good. It was on this imbalance zone, right? Perfect. Incredibly perfect. It's far away from those lows. Maybe I would still have this in my mind, somewhere deep, but just by price action here, beautiful. But here's also, damn, I don't like this. I don't like this. But let's read. Price really decreased with volume here. I maybe would take this trade after so strong support. Price was so long sitting here. A lot of rejection weeks. Here they waited for early buyers. Definitely waited. Shit, I don't know what to say. I now only see equal highs in those guys, and this is making my decisions even harder. But really, when I'm looking for this now, I would maybe enter here, because here also volume lowered. Robovolpo entered here, a bit higher, but here was very nice imbalance between those 2 weeks. And price totally clean, was losing volume. Yeah, but with so mess charts, yeah, even here B break of structure. Yeah, but messy. I don't like really. I maybe now new maniac or kind of new obsession came to me about those all lows, equal lows and equal highs. But this is making my trade very, very accurate, and I got every quarter or the 3-4 months maybe, my accuracies and win rate is even bigger. It's of course not possible to get 100%. I know this. This is too beautiful, and we all are making mistakes. But I feel better with my trading when I can every few months find something new to look for the kind of 100% setups. These are not. This is not possible. Just the name, something better than A+++. So my requirements are very, very, very strong now. And yeah, I remember when in April or May or on the past I was finding 10, 12 setups a day. Now 1, 2, 3, sometimes maybe 5. Yes, but definitely less than on geoscalpers. So my journey is still. My adventure is still not at the end. I'm still looking for the best ever possible entries. Yes, but then comes days like yesterday and I'm taking loss and break even. Just shit happened. Good guys, please really don't be shy, share your losses and all trades, win trades, because just exactly 10% of group is active. Of course, for me and for the others this is good because it's less to read on the chat and it's easier to get all informations. But this is the process of learning. If you are losing and you are doing this in silence, you will probably lose next day also, or next week, or next month, because maybe you are not so sure why the loss appeared. And if you are winning, I can only be proud, yes, that maybe I made some impact on your trading. Good to have all of you here, and see you guys on tomorrow's webinar. I hope that as last time at least 15 guys can be with me. Okay, no more talk. Half hour for 2 days summary, not bad. Average 15 minutes for 1 day. I'm better than last week. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.